morning, Lighthouse. Today is Monday, April 27th. Welcome to Lighthouse Live at Home Edition.
Today's news for tomorrow's leaders.
I'm your host, Aiden, and this is my co-host, my sister, Gabby.
Hi.
And we are coming to you from my bedroom. Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose red stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hey Aiden, why are we upside down?
Today's Upside Down Day. How do you like to turn your day upside down?
I like to wear my pajamas all day long.
I like to eat dinner for breakfast and breakfast for dinner.
Interesting.
How will you turn your day upside down? Post our upside down photos on our Facebook page.
Later on in the show, Sophia from 4th grade film focus class will be showing us how to play chess. You won't want to miss it.
But first, here's Dr. Fradley and Mrs. Cho with their daily update.
Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Monday. Mrs. Cho, do you know what day it is?
What is today?
Today is Upside Down Day.
Well, that makes so much more sense now.
Oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm going to manage this whole day being upside down, but I'm going to try.
Well, good luck with that.
Boys and girls, how are you going to turn your day upside down? And can you turn yourself upside down like me? But anyway, post your pictures and send them to lighthouselive@rowlettacademy.org. We want to see what you're doing. And it doesn't just have to be physically turned upside down. Maybe you just change your day around too. And breakfast for dinner, dinner for breakfast. That's always a cool thing. Cool.
I
What's
love
tomorrow?
pancakes for dinner. Well, tomorrow is Crafty Kids Day. So, yeah, we want you to show us some of the cool crafts you've been making at home.
Oh, that's cool. And so it's Monday, so that's our day to announce all the students with birthdays this week. So are we ready to go? You want to take turns announcing, Mrs. Choate?
Sure.
All right, so I'll say happy birthday to Catherine in Mrs. Bass's class.
And Riley in Miss Darty's class.
Isabel in Miss Corrales' class.
And Jackson in Mrs. Frischman's class.
How about a shout out to Ben in Mrs. Henry's class?
And Ellery in Mrs. Henry's class.
2 people in Mrs. Henry's class. We have Corvin in Miss Irwin Miller's class.
And Caroline in Mrs. Irwin's class.
Wow, you guys all better bring cupcakes to us. We have Dallas in Mr. Cohn's class.
And Parker in Mrs. Cryby's class.
Happy birthday as well to Bridget in Mrs. Lambert's class.
Colin and Allison in Mrs. Lim's class.
And finally, definitely not least, Mason, congratulations, happy birthday, Miss Linfor's class. Happy birthday, everybody. I love doing this on Mondays, Mrs. Cho.
Yeah, it's so fun. Happy birthday, everyone.
Happy birthday.
All right, so we've got a video from Mason in Mrs. Irwin and Miller's class. He's
Okay.
built a really cool Lego rocket ship and he wants to share it with us. Here it is.
All right, Mason, go ahead and do it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. Lift off.
All right, thanks, Mason. That was
Awesome, Mason. Thanks. All right, I decided to not be upside down anymore. My head was hurting. Oh my gosh. Anyway, boys and girls, thank you so much. Remember, send your videos in to Lighthouse Live at rowlettacademy.org. This is going to be an amazing week for you. Work hard for your teachers at home and say hi to your teachers online. And we hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow. So back to the announcers.
Bye.
Thanks, Dr. Bradley and Mrs. Choate. Now we have a virtual Choate's chat.
Here's Miss Choate with her special guest, Quincy.
Hey, good morning, Quincy.
Good morning.
How's everything going with you?
Good.
Good. So I see some pretty amazing artwork nearby. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So the first one is a samurai. The samurais are one of the best Japanese warriors. This is my cat Midnight.
Very
And the one across from me is the U.S. Army that I drew.
A portrait of a soldier.
Yeah.
Great.
And I did a dinosaur hacking from an egg because our Sunday school teacher told us that Easter stands for a new life.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. And I drew a ninja because it's like a samurai, but samurais fight ninjas. But so, like a ninja is a Japanese spy. The hands across from me are from the art class from the school.
Did you do that at school, or you did a similar project at home?
I did it's a virtual art class.
Oh, wow. So have you been Zooming with Miss Gibson?
No, we just look at we have a schedule that we do, and art is one of them.
Okay, so that turned out really great. Okay, so you've got a few more to tell us about.
The one above me is a Civil War general.
I can tell.
And the one next to it is a toucan from the same thing as the art class.
Okay, and what did you use? Is that watercolor with the toucan?
Yeah.
Very nice.
The one next to it is a dinosaur called an Apatosaurus. It's 98 feet tall.
98 feet tall. Wow. Glad they're not around anymore.
And the one across from the Apatosaurus is the yin yang, stands for peace.
Peace. I love it. Okay, so Quincy, it looks like you've been doing a lot of artwork while you've been home. And so this is like a little art show or art gallery that you've set up for your family.
Yeah.
And you're sharing it with all of your friends here at Rowlett. I love it. Thank you for sharing.
And I forgot to tell you that it's my birthday today.
Well, happy birthday, Quincy. You and I are almost birthday twins. How old are you today?
8.
8. Well, have a very happy birthday. I'm so glad we got to do this on your birthday. All right, Mom, do you want to zoom in a little bit so we can see the artwork a little closer up? Wonderful. Wow, you've got some real talent there. So is art one of your favorite things to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you've got some really good talent. The dinosaur, did you draw that freehand? You just drew a picture of the dinosaur, or did you trace something?
I didn't trace anything. I just drew it.
Wow, you're really awesome. Great job. Well, Quincy, have a great birthday, and thank you so much for sharing your artwork with us. It's great.
Thank you.
Okay, take care. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
chess is a strategy game. The better you understand the pieces, the better you're at the game. The smallest and weakest piece is the pawn. On the first move, the pawn can either go 1 square ahead or 2 squares ahead. But when it attacks, it can only go diagonal and not forward. If the pawn is able to get to the other end of the chessboard, you could switch the pawn for any other pieces you have previously lost. The rook cannot jump over pieces, so the pawn has to be moved for it to be so it can go out. The rook can go forward, backwards, left, and right. The knight is the only one that can jump over other pieces. It's interesting because it cannot go forward or diagonal. It can only go in L motions. So you either go 2 and 1 or 1 and 2. The next piece is the bishop. The bishop can only go diagonally. This bishop can only go on the light squares, while this bishop can only go in the dark. The next piece is the queen. The queen is a combination of the rook and the bishop. So it can go forward, backwards, left, and right, and it can go diagonally, any color it wants. The queen is also the most powerful piece on the board. Finally, we have the king. The king can only go 1 square at a time. And when the king is in danger, you cannot do a move that will endanger the king. You have to do something to protect it. If you're in a position that can get the king, you must say check. And if you don't say check, you won't be allowed to attack the king. Once the king is trapped or captured, the game ends. As I said before, the better you know the pieces, the better you know how to play the game. Okay, bye!
That's all for today's news. Thanks for joining us.
Have a marvelous Monday! Bye!
I'm a power, Rowlet Hour, and you in a form dressed. I pledge to follow Rowlet rules and always do my best. I'll be proactive, choose and take responsibilities. I'll show respect to others and their properties. I'll set goals, but first things first and do what I'm assigned. My attitude will be win-win with safety rules in mind. I'll listen so I'll understand and follow all directions. I'll be responsible for my behavior and corrections. With teamwork, I will soar and more and others synergize. I'll renew and sharpen up with power as my prize. All right!